Hi guys, welcome back to CoCo Budgets. In today's video, I will be going through my budget for January 2023. If that's something that you'll be interested in watching, seeing how I'm going to allocate my income, then please stick around. First of all, hopefully you all had a lovely Christmas if you celebrated. If you didn't celebrate, hopefully you've had a lovely break if you got one. I am basically going to be talking through my January budget. It's going to be a very quick video because I'm just going to run through my budget. In the video you see after this, what I'll be doing is I'll be going through some of my financial goals for some of my financial goals for 2023. I'll be showing you how I plan to work towards those goals. So I think it's important to see how somebody's going to work towards their goals. But that'll be in the next video. So this video is literally just me running through my budget, which I've already done. So let's get started. Okay, so I have my budget sheet here, which, as I said, I've already filled it in. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Gonna move these to the side. Yeah. Okay, so this is my budget for January 2023. I'm looking to start the year off strong and maintain that same momentum throughout the year. Okay, so I've started off with my salary. So my salary should be the usual 15,375 dirhams. I'm expecting tuition from, one of my side hustles is I'm a tutor. My main income comes from teaching. I'm a teacher, but my side hustle, I tutor. So at the moment I have 4 students, maybe 5. I don't know if one's going to return in the new school year, but I have 4 students. I'm expecting tuition from at least 3 of those students. So I'm expecting 5,250 dirhams from one parent, 700 from another, which I got, she gave it to me yesterday, and then 875 from another parent, which hopefully she pays within the next few days. In total, that will be a total of 22,200 dirhams. Dirhams because I live in Dubai, so our currency is dirhams. Now, the only bills or things I need to worry about for January is my rent's due. That will be 10,000. It's 10,000 every quarter. So, 10,000. What I should be doing, and I will start doing this, what I should be doing is taking out the 3,375 from my salary, because that's what it's for. 3,375 of it is for my accommodation, but I've just not been doing that. If you've watched my videos, you'll see that I have not been doing that whatsoever, but that's what I'm going to start doing religiously this year. So the rent's 10,000. Car payment. So the car I have now is 1,640 per month. However, I have mentioned that I do want to swap the car over. It's just a bit too slow for me. It's just not living up to my expectations. The car that I want to get is an extra 100 dirhams, so it will be 1,740 or 1,760 thereabouts. So that's the plan, but I'm just going to allocate 1,640 in case I'm not able to get it this month. And then UK, so I've got some bills and things to take care of in the UK, will be roughly 2,200 dirhams. So once I subtract all of my bills from my income, that will leave me with 13,804. No, bills total is 13,840. That will leave me with 8,360. Okay. Moving on to my cash envelopes for the month. Okay, so remember, this is just my monthly overview. Fuel, I'm budgeting about 400 for the month. Household 720, personal 400. That's roughly what I'm budgeting. Normally I'm able to stick within those numbers, so it should all be okay. So cash envelopes comes to a total of 1,520, which should leave me with 6,840 dirhams. And now for sinking funds, I've put 0 because there's nothing I'm going to put towards my sinking funds this month, mainly because the rent's coming out. But aside from that, the sinking funds that I want to kind of tackle for this year will be in my next video, which I'll post. You might see that one first, actually. I don't know which one I'm going to post first, but I'm going to record it straight after I record this one. But you'll see it at some point. So I put 0, so that still leaves me with 6,840. Then savings, so again, in my next video, I'll be talking more about this, but you may have heard me mention in my previous videos that I want to start saving towards a house. It's not a house that I want to live in. I want to save towards an investment property, which is a journey I'll be beginning in 2024 by the grace of God. The aim is to put 10,000 aside each month. However, I've had to be very realistic for this month, which is a shame. But still very grateful. I'm only more than likely, you never know what could happen, but more than likely I'm only going to be able to put aside 5,000 dirhams, mainly because of the rent, and I just wasn't being organized with putting aside the rent each month prior to January. And then 10% of tuition. So I normally put 10% of the tuition that I get from my students, my parents. So I've calculated it to be a total of 685 dirhams. Now I might not continue doing this. I might try and find another way, incorporate it in some sort of different way. But I'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing the 10%. The reason why I started doing the 10% is because I read a book called, oh God, The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a very good book. If you've not read it, check it out. If you're into like mindset and financial independence and stuff like that, it's a good book. An old book, but good. And in that book, they were saying you should put aside 10% of anything you bring in. So I don't put aside 10% of like my salary, but I figured my side hustle, I could put aside 10%. I put it into a tin. I'll open a tin one day, maybe when it gets full. Anyways, savings comes to a total of 5,685. That will leave me with 1,155 dirhams. Then I put here IOU. That's because I owe somebody 1,000 dirhams. I borrowed 1,000 dirhams just before Christmas or just after Christmas. I can't remember. I think just after Christmas I borrowed 1,000 dirhams. So I need to pay that person back. So that's the only debts that I'm working towards for this month. So that will leave me with 155 dirhams, which will just go into my rollover. Okay, so that's the plan. What I'll do, like I normally do, is I'll do my weekly budgets on a weekly basis. But this is just my overview for January. So I'm just going to bring these back here. So I got paid, no, just cover his name. I got paid from one of the students yesterday, as I mentioned. I did get the full 700, but I needed to use 20 dirhams to get something. So here we have 5, 6, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, 680 dirhams. Should be 700, but I used 20 dirhams of it yesterday. So this, because this is January's money, I'm not going to do anything with this money now except for put it into my rollover just to hold it there basically. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna need to record another video actually. Week 1 cash stuffing. I forgot about that. Today's the 31st, so it's Christmas Eve. It's New Year's Eve today, so yeah, I'll have to record another video. I completely forgot I'm going to need to do week 1's cash stuffing video. I kind of wanted, no, that was it. I wanted to wait until I got paid. I don't get paid until Tuesday, so I think I would have just recorded the video Tuesday, Wednesday and upload it. Yeah. Anywho, this is going to go into here until I get all of the other money, and then I'll do like my proper cash stuffing as such. We'll see how it works out. But that's going to go there until I get the rest of the money. Everything else is empty, guys. But this year, I'm aiming for it to be a lot different, like really working towards certain things. But I'll talk about that a lot more in my next video, which will be coming straight after this one or before this one, depends on how I record it. So please definitely stick around. Have a lovely new year, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.